Fuzzy set theory. Basic operations on fuzzy sets. Just like classical set theory, fuzzy set also have operations such as union, intersection, and complement. There are also a lot of other operations, but we're gonna stick to these three because they are the most essential and the more used in our language when we say or in every system. You want to move, for example, fan. The same example. You're gonna take in consideration, for example, three inputs: the weather, which is the temperature, the humidity, and you're gonna also take in output the, for example, the day, which is day or night. These three inputs, you're gonna make some combination in order to make some precise rules. The more rules are precise, the more you're gonna have good decisions and decisions that will satisfy our need in this system. So going back to the example, if we want to make some combination of these three inputs, we're gonna use the words and or not. If, for example, if it's not day, then fan or then air conditioner will be turned off. For example, we just like use the air conditioner in the day. So the not here comes in place, which is the complement. And the same applies to the and or, which is the union and intersection. But they operate differently due to the concept of partial membership. In fuzzy sets, an element can belong to multiple sets with different degrees of membership. These operations allow fuzzy logic to model overlapping and uncertain classification. For example, in a fuzzy set system evaluating tall people and medium height people, some individuals may partially belong to both categories, making the operations on fuzzy sets more flexible and realistic. A person can be, for example, 50% tall and 40% medium and 10% low. We should make some combination in order to come out with one classification and with one decision. That's where the basic operation of the fuzzy set comes in place. Here are the three general and the three important, most used operations in the sets. The union, which is the OR in the binary system, will be now the maximum. In these sets will be the maximum of two values. If we say if the weather is hot or warm, then fan is gonna move slowly or rapidly. So we used OR. In the fuzzy sets, we don't have just a 1 or a 0. We have numbers. We have numbers ranging. We don't have 0 and 1. We have numbers. We have numbers that ranges between 0 and 1. As you see here in the example, fuzzy logic operators are unambiguous, two binary counterparts. Here are the table of OR, the binary OR. As you can see, the 0 in A and 0 in B will output a 0 for the OR. A or B. 1 and 0 will be outputted as 1. So it always takes the maximum. So we're gonna move the R in our phrase, in our unambiguous, in our uncertain and vague language, into a max. That will be a mathematical operation. The max between A and B. Which one is greater? We're gonna take the greater value. The and or the intersection, that will be the minimum in our case. The membership function or the membership of an element in the intersection of two fuzzy sets will be the and. The same applies for the complement also, which is the not operator in the binary system. And now it won't be the not, because not doesn't make any sense for a number ranging between 0 and 1. We can't say a not 0.5. What is a not 0.5? We have no idea what is not 0.5. So the complement becomes the 1 minus this number, because all the numbers range between 0 and 1. So the complement will be the values left in order for this number to complete a full 1. So 0.5 not 0.5 will be 1 minus 0.5, which is 0.5 for this example. Or 0.2 will be a 0.8.
أخيرا وختاما أريد أن أبلغكم بشعار قناة روبوت إكس أند مور من أجل جيل هندسي مبدع. For a genius engineering generation. إلى هنا أقول لكم أعانكم الله